Do you want to become better at Modern Warfare 2? Do you want to stop being shit on in every lobby you play? Do you want to actually catch some dubs on Warzone? Then simply follow this guide for $9.99 with a slight discount of 5% if you subscribe to the channel. Today's video, I've got a guide for beginners of Modern Warfare 2 and any first-person shooter games. The amount of times I've been called a hacker in my comment on Twitch, I've been shadow banned 40 times this year, is insane. And the thing is, you guys, I'm not good. If I went against any of these pros, any of these top 250s in Warzone rank play or multiplayer rank play, I would get shit on. I've just got a little bit more experience than the general public in multiplayer games. I've played Counter-Strike for 8 years and I've got 6,000 hours plus in that game over a few accounts. So for the guides, we're going to go through 5 tips today, guys, okay? Try and keep your attention span for 5 tips. 5 major tips. Easy, very nice. Okay, beginning at tip number 1. Your crosshair placement is garbage, okay? I'm going to be honest. It's garbage, my boys. I see it with countless streamers, countless YouTubers, and they still have the worst crosshair placement I've ever seen in video games. And they wonder why they're getting dicked on in multiplayer. So when you are running around the map, everybody, I want you to keep your crosshair in the middle of the screen. Head height, chest height, wherever you're more comfortable aiming. If you're on PC, I recommend neck to chest, because if you miss a couple shots, you're probably going to die. But if you're on console, your aim assist will take over for you, man. You may as well put the controller down. You know what I mean? It'll just play for you.
I'm not even touching.
But this is so important to multiplayer games, you guys, because from this clip, you can see the amount of time that it takes for me to adjust from the floor up into the head or the chest is insane. But when you come around the corner with your crosshair perfectly placed, you can just aim in and shoot. It's that simple. It'll fix a ton of your guys' gameplays. I promise you. Try this one tip out. Tip number 2, peeking corner. Okay, the amount of players that I see running around willy-nilly around corners and aiming in all slow like bots is insane. I want you guys to surprise people, okay? I want you to have the little advantage that it does give you to enable to kill any campers, people camping corners, holding corners, whatever, in any situation. Run and jump through these doors, okay, guys? It's gonna, if they've got controller, it's gonna knock their aim assist off them a little bit. And if they're on PC, it'll just be a little bit harder just to turn your gun to face them like that. It's a lot easier to catch people walking through doors. Tip number 3 that I have for you guys, very important. If you are reloading, switching weapons, don't do it in the middle of the battlefield. Come on, find some cover, duck down. Just go camping, my boys, okay? You're here to shit on people. We're not here to give people easy kills. It doesn't matter, bro. If the people call you campy, whatever, fuck them, the shit. Just please make sure that you've got some cover while you're reloading, because that 1 second where you are pulling that mag out, someone's going to catch you slipping. Tip number 4. Now, this goes for any sort of game. Know your map. Understand where people spawn. Try and control spawns as much as you can. If you don't know the maps very well, play against bots for a couple of games. It doesn't matter. Just spend 10 minutes playing against bots. Try and wipe them as the whole team, and then figure out where they spawn next. The amount of advantage this can give you by holding people's spawns is crazy. It's insane how much control you can actually get from this, because you can easily be aiming in, pre-firing all these corners before they even know that you're there. Just because you know you learned the spawns. Also for this tip, guys, learn any grenade spots, any flashbang spots. This works in ranked play. You've guys seen it hundreds of times probably on ranked play. Look up on YouTube these guides for grenades and smokes and all this stuff, and just throw that grenade across the map. You probably catch one off guard. Now, for the 5th and final tip, my boys, run the right attachments and the right perks for your weapon of choice. If you are running an SMG, please, for the love of God, run fast hands. You want to be as speedy as possible. If you're playing aggressive, getting up in people's faces, you don't want to be there in the middle of swapping guns, or you can't aim in as fast because you've just thrown a flashbang. Just run the right attachment is so very important, especially with SMGs. You want to have your weapon tuned to be as fast as possible. You want that ADS speed. And if you're running the AR, maybe you don't have to run fast hands. You can run any other perks you want, and you don't really need to be as fast as possible with the ARs. You know, you can sit at the back of the map, control the spawns, have a chill time. And coming in with this last tip, my boys, is pre-firing. Regardless, if there's nobody there, just running around the corner and pre-fire people is so important because you can actually catch hundreds of players off guard just by running around the corner, pre-firing one spot. Just think, oh, he could be in that spot, or oh, he's on spot number 4 or 5. Just shoot them. You never know. People can generally hear you in this game as well because the footsteps are kind of loud in this game. Just pre-fire. I promise you, you'll be able to get a couple kills easily and you'll improve your gameplay a hell of a lot. Now, with these tips, I guaranteed your KD will go up. And if it goes up even 0.1, my boys, I'm expecting a sub, all right? It's not asking for much, all right? It's just a little gratitude. Thank you very much. Now, the last thing I wanted to talk about in this video, my boys, is your peripherals, okay? You cannot be this casual gamer who wants to be better at Call of Duty playing on a 60-inch TV or like a fucking 100-inch TV where some people play on. Just please, for the love of God, invest in a 144 hertz monitor with a 1 millisecond delay. You want that 1 millisecond delay. Now, you can get these on Amazon for like $100, £100, whatever. I know it's a little bit expensive for some people, but if you want to drastically improve your games, this is the way forward. It's honestly crazy how much of a difference you will notice on a monitor compared to a TV. It's crazy. Now, if you're playing on console, guys, please invest in a Xbox Elite controller with the back paddles or the PlayStation 5 with the back paddles. The amount of time and effort you can save by learning these back paddles instead of having to move your thumbs off your stick is insane. If you're on PC, please use silver speed switches. Now, these are the fastest response time switches on PC as of now. I've run them for years and they are the best thing possible. You can get a slight edge on people. Now, you don't have to press the buttons as far as you normally would on any other type of switches. And lastly, my boys, please run wired controllers, keyboards and mice. Do not run wireless. Wireless does have a slight delay and it'll save you money on batteries anyways. One last tip before I jump off this sexy ass video. If you do not own any headphones or any decent headphones, please invest in them. There are plenty of options out there, but the settings you can see on the screen, guys, you can hear people. You can actually hear people on this game. If you run the right peripherals, your game will 100% improve. Now, I'm no means of a pro. I'm probably shit at Call of Duty, to be honest with you. I've just played too much. I just played too much of the game, to be honest with you. So, if you find anything useful, guys, if you notice anything improves in your gameplay, please let me know. Very excited. Thank you, everybody, for watching.